figured that would be the case. Today I'm going to show you how to change a bicycle tire. And riding a bike is such a common activity that I'm sure this could be useful for anyone in here. And my dad has been riding bikes as a hobby since he was in his 20s, and he taught me this technique. So today I'm going to demonstrate how to put on a tire and how to take off a tire, and also show you just what the components of a tire are. So first of all, I'm going to tell you about the tire. You have the wheel and the actual tire. Now you notice that this doesn't inflate. What inflates is the tube. Now this goes between the tire and the wheel, and this is what it actually inflates. And it has a valve on it. And there's different kinds of valves. This is a Presto valve, but most American bikes and like the valves you see on car tires are Schrader's. But it doesn't really matter what type of valve is on it, as long as you have the right pump to pump up your tire. And finally, there are these tire levers, which are used to remove the tire once you've got it on. So now I'm going to demonstrate how to put it on. First of all, you take your tire and your tube, and you make sure that the tube is deflated, and you put it in the tire. Like so. Now, on the wheel, there will be a hole which the valve goes through. So, align the wheel with the tube and put the valve into the hole. And take your cap and put it back onto the valve so that it won't go back through the hole. Now, on the wheel, on the tire, there's two wire circles that are along the edges, and those are called beads. So what you want to do is take your first bead and put it into the groove in the wheel. Once you've got it in there, this is the tricky part now. You have to put the second bead into the groove in the wheel. So what you want to do is start with where the valve is and use your thumbs to stick the second bead into the wheel. Just work your way around, making sure that the tube doesn't get caught up between the tire and the wheel. My dad was showing me this. He said that it can drive a man crazy. And once you've got it both in there, you just check and make sure that it's even all the way around. And then you can take your cap off and pump up the tire. When you pump it up a little bit, you can check and make sure that it's still in there properly. Just make sure it's even all the way around. Now I'm going to show you how to take it back off. What you want to do first is make sure that the tube is deflated. And you to use your tire levers. You go opposite the valve and use the lever end, align it with one of the spokes, and stick it in under one of the beads and pull it out, and then clamp it to the spoke. Take your second lever a little ways away and do the same thing. But now, once you've got it out, you can go all the way around and take it the rest of the way out. Now it's easy, once you've got the first bead out, you can pull out the second bead. Making sure you pull the valve through the hole. And that's all there is to it. So I've shown you the parts of the tire and how to take the tire on and off. So I hope that someday if you find yourself on the side of the road with a flat tire, you will remember what to do.